Several years ago, we did a study with an organization with 20,000 salespeople, and we asked them a simple question. Are you addicted to the approval of other people? And almost all of them said no. Here's the problem. The research shows that almost 100% of people in the first world, this is over a body of years, almost 100% of the first world, people in the first world are approval addicted. Not only are they approval addicted, but on a scale, the psychological scale of 1 to 7, 7 being most addicted, 1 being least addicted, most people score a 7 out of a 7 by their actions and behaviors. So not only are most people addicted to the approval of other people, but they're delusional in thinking they're not. Now, what's the cost of this delusion? The cost is not taking action. Not taking action because you think that you've got to get approval from people, and if people disapprove of your action, well, then you don't take it. Here's the reality. This is mental toughness on approval addiction. Here's the objective reality, and you might argue with this, but it's something to consider. Nobody cares what you do. Nobody cares. Your friends and family care, of course, for your welfare and everything, hopefully, right? But do they really care long term? No, they care about what they're doing. They care about what they do. They care about their lives more than anything else. And anything outside of that group of people definitely does not care at all. So most of us are holding ourselves back, hamstringing our own actions because we think other people may not approve. This is a psychological phenomena that kills more dreams than anything I have worked with in performance psychology in the last 30 plus years. It's sad. It really is. It's such a big deal. I did a 40-city tour years ago throughout the United States and Canada, 40 cities. It took me 11 months to do it, on coaching approval addiction, because so many people, they're leading teams of people, sales teams, recruiting teams, people that are out there having to interact with people, to get what they want and as part of their job or part of their business. And I did a whole 40-city tour on this coaching approval addiction. I actually did a whole in-studio course, a 12-week course on how to coach people through approval addiction. Of course, as you're coaching someone, you learn it yourself. So it's got a dual benefit. You learn it yourself and you coach it. And I'll leave the link here for that 12-week course, because I strongly recommend, if you're someone who's in the game of getting rejected and building something, whether you're a recruiter or, again, a salesperson, you're really anybody, entrepreneur, anyone building something that faces rejection on a daily basis. Approval addiction is the enemy. But the reality is, no one cares what you do. No one cares what you say, what you think, whatever. Again, if people in your close circle care, they care for a very, very short period of time, and then they go on to their own lives. Think of your own life. We all do the same thing, right? We're more worried about ourselves because that's what we're supposed to be worried about. That's how we survive and we thrive and all those things. So consider the idea that when it comes to approval addiction, mentally tough performers don't engage in it. They realize the reality and they move forward and they say, great, if people like what I do, fantastic. And if they don't, fantastic. It makes no difference to me what people think. And when you have that kind of mindset, well, you're able to go full blast. You're able to not have to hold back or be relegated to lower levels of success, because you can push forward whether people agree with you or they like it or not. Something to think about. Thanks for watching.